In, out. In, out. Into the belly, into the chest, and let go. Like a wave. Make it circular.
It's so quiet out here right now. Spooky. So that was one full day of getting everything accomplished, pretty much doing everything perfectly. And these 6 things, they're not really that hard to incorporate into our daily lives. Intermittent fasting takes a little while to get used to, but it's not that bad after a while. And then you feel great. You feel great from it. Getting in the 10,000 steps. Now that's a challenge. You just gotta always be walking. You go to the grocery store, park as far as you can from the entrance. Take the long way to get your items. Use the stairs every opportunity you get. Just always find an excuse to walk. Get in more steps. You know what ABS stands for? Always be stepping. Hey, lizard. Always be stepping. Just getting in all these steps has really helped me stay lean and lean out, help me cut. Look at this. People putting birdhouses out here and stuff. So realistically, like, the goal is not to do everything every single day perfectly. For me, it's like at the end of the week or the end of the month, I can look back. So I can look back on that month, and I know for those 4 weeks, for the most part, for 80%, at least 80%, 80 to 90% of the time, I got everything done. I got in my steps. I drank my water, got my protein, I worked out, reached my intermittent fasting goals. Because that gives me a little bit of room to have a cheat meal, to have a day where I can just drink a beer and just hang out with friends and not worry too much about fitness and health. It gives you that room to not worry about being perfect, but you're still gonna make progress. And you know when you're making progress. But any less than 80%, if I look back and I'm just like, well, realistically, maybe 2 or 3 days of each week I got in my steps, got in my water, like, you know if you're slacking or not. Any less than 80%, it's gonna be a lot harder to make progress, and it's gonna be a lot easier to make excuses. So you gotta push yourself. And these 6 things for me, they go a long way. They do. And you can do the research of each individual one for yourself, decide what you want to incorporate. Maybe you've got some awesome tips for me. You can leave in the comment section of things you do daily. But these are just some ideas for you. I totally went off the trail. I'm in a creek right now. This had water in it at one point. But anyways, don't worry about being perfect. You're going to just keep being better and better each day. And that's it. Keep lifting yourself. Keep lifting yourself, guys. Get out there, get your steps in, drink your water, work out. Just be you. All right, I'm gonna get out of this jungle before I get eaten by the wolves. I gotta go. Bye. Keep lifting yourself. Intermittent fasting on a 16-8 schedule. This means fasting for 16 hours and then having an 8-hour eating window. This is on the list because I used to fast on this schedule regularly and I felt great. Intermittent fasting is an excellent tool. It's correlated with a ton of benefits such as improved fat burning, optimized hormone levels, improved blood sugar control, and many other benefits. It worked for me in the past. I remember feeling great while I was doing it. I'm a night owl, so if I have my last meal at midnight, that means I can't eat until 4 p.m. the next day. Sun exposure. This is on the list because the sunlight always energizes me and makes me feel better. Of course, take precautions, but there are a ton of benefits that come with getting sunlight. My goal is at least 20 minutes a day, if possible, which is pretty easy because I love being outside and I live in Texas. But during the winter months, it gets dark early, and that can be a challenge. 10,000 steps a day. You've probably seen this number before. This seems to be the general consensus on the daily amount of steps to take for optimal health benefits. And let me tell you, it is a challenge. But there are a ton of benefits that come with walking. It's really good for helping you to keep fat off. It's good for your heart, your bones, your lungs, and it's great for the mind. Getting in these steps may be much more beneficial for your fitness and health goals than you may think. So, in order to track my steps, I ordered this fitness watch, Watch 1 by Soundpeats on Amazon. I tested this watch out and the step counter seems fairly accurate. This one was only $40, and I say only because these things get pretty expensive and like I didn't need anything fancy. I just wanted something to count my steps, although this does seem to have several other cool features built in, so I'll put a link in the description if you want to check it out too. Consistent workouts and active rest days. I work out about 5 days a week, and I say active rest days because even on my rest days, a day where I'm not doing resistance training, I'm still gonna stretch, maybe go for a hike, a long walk. I'll do something rather than just completely sit around all day. Practice breathing techniques. So this one is new to me. I'm going to do one of Wim Hof's breathing techniques daily. I'm doing this because it's one thing I've never really focused on and would like to improve. I'd like to improve my lung strength, and I also hear practicing breathing techniques is great for your mental health. And upon playing with this watch, I've discovered that it has a breathing practice mode. Interesting. I'll try this out as well. Just overall cleanup diet. My diet's pretty good. I don't really eat too many sugary products or anything like that. I try to aim for 0.8 grams to 1 gram of protein per body weight. I also try to drink about 1 gallon of water a day. I don't really count my calories. I just try not to eat too much. I eat when I'm hungry. I keep it simple. Don't drink too much sugar. Don't eat too much fast food. Don't drink too much alcohol. It's kind of common sense. Drink plenty of water, get plenty of protein in, eat right, and keep it simple.